welcome to Home Designs by Amanda. Today we're gonna start some journaling type videos. They're not necessarily gonna be all right in order. I might intersperse them throughout other videos, but I wanted to go ahead and show you some of the things that I'm doing this year. I just started this at the beginning of the year. I saw this journal. I thought it was really cute. And really neat. I really liked it at Staples when I was looking for some other things, and I had a coupon at Staples, but I wasn't quite ready to spend the amount on this that it was, because it was like $11.99, which now thinking about it, it doesn't seem that bad, but it is kind of more expensive than I would normally spend on a journal. Especially when I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do with it. I just really liked the color and the way the pages are, which I'll show you here in a minute. But then I didn't get it that particular day that I actually went to Staples. I got a few other things with the coupon. And then I got another coupon in the mail before Staples, and I went back before Christmas, and I went ahead and I got it with the other coupon, and then I needed to decide what I was going to do with it. So that maybe I'll start a journal for 2018. Because I don't necessarily really journal. Usually I just have a sermon notebook, and I make a notebook here and there for a particular Bible study I might be doing or something like that. Like last year I made this one in particular that just kind of, like this one I didn't even label it, but it was the start of my Proverbs 31 study, which I'm not completely done with. So, I just kind of would make them because I have a binding machine like that. But I just really liked this bound journal, and something about it just really was intriguing to me to try to do a journal for the year. Because I wasn't gonna do the read through the Bible this year. I'm gonna do some different Bible studies. What I decided to do was kind of make it a journal that kind of covers everything each day. So what I really liked was the pages. Let me get you some blank pages here. So I really think this is neat. It's the top of the page. It has all of the months and 31 numbers. So you go through, and on that day you can circle the month and you circle the day of that month. So I really like that. I think it's cool. I enjoy doing that first thing in the morning when I get up and open it. I did print off a 2018 calendar and pasted it in the front here, and then on the front page I just did a 2018 kind of cover page. I have a video that this part should be coming up after I'm done explaining my journal to you. Just showing you my process of doing this is all just going to be a quick through with music over it. I used the new Waterfront stamp set with it, and the High Tide stamp set from the annual catalog. Oh, and these are the number of years stamps there just for the 2018. I may still go in and write in a verse, possibly. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And then I left this blank for my prayer board. So this one we'll probably do in another video. I'll probably show you how I go about decorating it and getting it ready to put it in my prayers, like that I want to do either every day or a day per week, depending on that. But I'll probably just do the decorative part, and once I start putting in my personal prayer stuff, that probably I won't show, but I will show how I go about decorating it. And like this next one, I just did this here is my goals for the year, and I'm going to go ahead and go over that with you a little bit more. But I did put in a few stickers already, and I did write things in, but I'm going to go over them all with my markers, my Pigma markers, whatever. I can't even think of what they are. Micron markers, that's it. But I'll show you that too. And then here I ended up with an empty one because I wanted to start January, like my cover for January, on a new page. So I had this empty page, and I decided that I have a verse I want to put in there, and maybe that'll be another video as well. And then I decided I was going to do like the same thing I did for 2018 on each month, but I bought myself a coloring book, and I really like it, and I like the idea of actually doing something with the coloring. So I decided that for each month, as I come to it, I'm going to cut out one of the... This is a little bit smaller because it was probably... The coloring book's probably a little bit bigger than this journal. So I cut it down and I rounded the corners for it to fit. And then as I have time, I can start coloring this in. And I did right in the January there. So I have actually like at least 6 months picked out in my book already, which ones I know I want for particular months. Although this is only a 200-page journal, I don't know if it's going to last the whole year or not. It may. It might. I don't know. So this is my backside, and this month I'm doing the Inscribe the Word. And each day I'm kind of writing a little bit of snippets for different things. This day doesn't have too much that's too personal, so I'll go ahead and show it to you. So today I even thought of it. I'm like, I should write what day of the week it is. So I wrote Saturday up there, circled the January and the 13th. And then this morning, and I really like, I'm like kind of doing the time frames that I do it, because some things get interrupted and I have to come back. But I did my Inscribe the Word first this morning, and so that was a little bit on the shorter side, so it's up there. And if I have anything extra, any thoughts or anything, I'll put that in there too. I didn't really today, but I'm working on, part of this verse is going to also be in our ladies' Bible study. But, so I have another 31-day of mother's book and a marriage book that my husband and I are going through. And then we're memorizing 2 Timothy 2 with the teens at church. So I'm trying to write that out because that's usually how I study. And then a little prayer section for my daily prayer time. That I can, when I do that, I can also come back to my front board once I get it done and go over those prayers as well. So I did save this as 2 pages because I wanted to have room to put in what I have now that I want to pray for, and then room to add stuff as the year goes along. So that's just like kind of, it's been an exciting, and it's kind of a little personal to show you specific pages, but I am trying to doodle a little in there, or stamp, like this day I stamped some. And then I'm looking forward to getting started on some coloring, but I haven't just taken the time to do that yet. And then so once I get to the end of the month, I'll do another page for February that looks like this. For this video today, we're going to go ahead and I'll show you how I went through and did this. how I came up with this. I think after the video there might have been one thing I went in and did afterwards. Oh, I know what it was. I went in and colored with my Bermuda Bay colored pencil some of my not stamped stuff, so you can kind of see it. You can't really see it too much because it blends very well because they're all color coordinated. But I wanted to get it so it was a little bit more blendy, so I just took my colored pencil in there and colored that in a little bit. You can probably tell it down here too. So that's the beginning of my journal for the year. It's something I've never done before, is like go through and do like a spiritual prayer journal kind of like this. I mean, I've tried prayer journals before, but they never really stick very well. So I'm hoping that with having the prayer in with my Bible study time and even some personal thoughts, that's kind of why some of it's like personal thoughts that I have going on too, that hopefully all of it will keep me going, and I'm enjoying it so far, so hopefully that gets me through the year. So thank you for coming to create with me today. If you're interested in more crafting projects, you can visit me over at my website. It's www.homedesignsbyamanda.com, and I'd love to have you leave a comment. Tell me what you think about my journal. Alright, well, thank you for coming to watch today, and I hope you come back soon. Bye!